Europa League Ferencvaros vs Tottenham Hotspur prediction, team news, lineups preview. Tottenham Hotspur will endeavour to win their fifth game in a row across all competitions when they travel to the Groupama Arena in Budapest to face Ferencvaros in the Europa League on Thursday evening. This fixture represents the first meeting between these two clubs and Spurs' first ever encounter with Hungarian opposition. Match preview. Since suffering back-to-back Premier League defeats against Newcastle United 2-1 and Arsenal 0-1, Tottenham have turned a corner and have won each of their last 4 games in all competitions by an aggregate score of 11-2. And Postecoglou's side secured a 3-0 home victory against Azerbaijani outfit Karabag in their opening Europa League fixture last week, despite playing for over 83 minutes with 10 men. And just 3 days later, they put Manchester United to the sword in impressive fashion by the same scoreline. Bruno Fernandes was shown a straight red card for the Red Devils on the stroke of half-time. But that should take nothing away from Tottenham's dominant showing at Old Trafford, with Brennan Johnson, Dejan Kulusevski and Dominic Solanke all on the scoresheet to help the visitors cruise to victory and climb to 8th in the Premier League table. 3 points behind the top 4. Spurs are currently the bookmakers' favourite to go all the way and win the Europa League this term, but they enter Thursday's contest with Ferencvaros having won only one of their last 9 European away matches D2L6, a 2-1 success against Marseille in the Champions League in November 2022. Tottenham may have never faced Ferencvaros before, but Postecoglou has come up against the Hungarian side twice in his managerial career, leading former club Celtic to a 2-0 home win and a 3-2 away victory in the 2021-22 Europa League group stage. Since winning their 6th consecutive Nemzeti Bajnokság title and 35th in their history last season, finishing a comfortable 16 points ahead of their nearest challengers. Ferencvaros have won 10, drawn 2 and lost 2 of their 14 competitive matches across all competitions at the start of this campaign. Ferencvaros missed out on qualifying for the Champions League earlier this term, after suffering a 3-1 aggregate defeat to FC Midtjylland in the 3rd qualifying round, but they secured their spot in the newly expanded Europa League thanks to a 3-2 penalty shootout triumph over Bosnian side FK Borac Banja Luka in the playoff round, following a 1-1 draw over 2 legs. Managed by London-born Dutch coach Pascal Jansen, Ferencvaros fell to a 2-1 defeat away against Anderlecht in their opening Europa League fixture last week, with Adama Traore's 5th goal of the season ultimately proving to be just a consolation strike 4 minutes from time. The Greens quickly bounced back from that defeat, though, and have preserved their perfect start in the Hungarian top flight after beating Puskás Akadémia 3-0 in a top-of-the-table showdown last weekend, thanks to a superb second-half hat-trick from substitute Mateusz Saldanha. Ferencvaros are now gearing up for arguably their toughest test in the league phase of this season's Europa League against Tottenham on Thursday, but they can take heart from the fact that they have only lost one of their previous 10 European home games W5-D4 against English opposition, losing 3-0 to Leeds United back in 1969 in the European Cup. Team news. Ferencvaros appear to have a clean bill of health at present and Jansen is expected to name his strongest possible starting lineup, with a number of changes to be made to the side that beat Puskás Akadémia last weekend. Endre Botka, Gabor Shalai and Christian Ramirez could all be recalled to join Ibrahim Cissé in defense, although Raul Gustavo could also retain his place if Jansen opts to select a back 5. While Philippe Ramons may replace Habib Maiga and partner Mohamed Abu Fani in center midfield. Adama Traore could move over from the right to the left flank if Katie is recalled. while Norwegian playmaker Kristoffer Zachariasen is set to operate centrally in behind either Barnabas Varga or Mateus Saldana up front. As for Tottenham, Radu Dragusin is suspended after being sent off against Karabag last week, while Richarlison calf and Wilson Odobert hamstring both remain sidelined with injuries. Postecoglou has also confirmed that Destiny Udogie and Son Heung-min will not be involved on Thursday. The former was taken off with a thigh issue at halftime in the win at Man United, while the latter missed out entirely with a hamstring problem. The Spurs boss will consider making some changes to his starting lineup, with Archie Gray and Ben Davies in line to start as fullbacks, while Yves Bissouma, Pape Matar Sarr and Lucas Bergvall will all be pushing for starts in midfield. Ferencvaros' possible starting lineup: Dybus, Botka, Cisse, Shelai, Ramirez, Abu Fani, Ramons, Katie, Zachariasen, Traore, Varga. Tottenham Hotspur possible starting lineup: Vicario, Gray, Romero, Van de Ven, Davies, Sarr, Bissouma, Bergvall, Johnson, Solanke, Werner. We say, Ferencvaros 0-2 Tottenham Hotspur. Ferencvaros are regarded as one of the weaker teams in this season's Europa League, but they will hope to frustrate Tottenham on Thursday and should not be taken lightly by Postecoglou's side. Nevertheless, even if the Aussie boss opts to freshen up his starting lineup, it is difficult to back against Spurs coming out on top in this one. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.